Imagine stepping onto a narrow wooden plank, suspended 230 feet above a roaring gorge. The wind sways the bridge, and every step triggers an automatic biological cascade. Your heart hammers against your ribs, your breathing becomes shallow, and your palms grow cold, damp. Right in the center of this terrifying span, an attractive researcher approaches you, asks a few survey questions, and hands you a piece of paper with their phone number on it. Once you reach the solid ground of the other side, you look down at that number. Why do you feel a sudden, compelling urge to call this total stranger? Standard cognitive evaluations might suggest you are drawn to their physical beauty, or perhaps the height simply lowered your social inhibition. Empirical research, however, identifies a neurological error called the misattribution of arousal. In high adrenaline environments, the human brain can struggle to accurately identify the true source of its own physical stress. It often labels survival panic as intense romantic attraction, creating a blind spot in how we evaluate new partners. This cognitive glitch is rooted in the Schachter-Singer two-factor theory of emotion. This formula illustrates a two-part process: a physical arousal, like an accelerated heartbeat, combined with a cognitive assessment of the environment. When the body experiences unassigned adrenaline, the brain scans the vicinity. If a romantic target is nearby, the brain absorbs that excitement and applies an incorrect label. Entertainment networks frequently utilize this biological blind spot to engineer interpersonal drama. Producers on reality dating franchises often replace traditional dates with high adrenaline scenarios, like scaling the San Francisco Bay Bridge or taking helicopter rides over these jagged Portuguese cliffs. By forcing contestants into high-fear environments with a reassuring suitor, the brain confuses the relief of physical survival with genuine emotional safety. While cognitive assessments shift quickly, the sympathetic nervous system recovers slowly. This time lag is the basis of Dolph Zillman's excitation transfer theory. In 1975, Zillman mapped this physical recovery timeline by measuring subjects during intense exertion on a stationary exercise bike. During Phase 1, directly after exercise, subjects correctly attribute their racing heart to the bike. The danger occurs in Phase 2, the recovery lag. Residual adrenaline remains, but the conscious mind perceives the body has returned to baseline. Exposure to an attractive stimulus during this specific window results in peak misattribution, as the brain searches for a new reason for the lingering physical excitement. Exiting a high-stress scenario, from a roller coaster to a difficult meeting, creates an invisible window where residual arousal primes the subject to misidentify feelings. Building an emotional firewall starts with cultivating interoceptive precision, the ability to accurately interpret your internal physiological signals. The right anterior insula acts as the brain's central comparison hub, processing the mismatch between your actual physical state and your environmental expectations. To improve this precision, actively scan your environment from the past 10 minutes. Identify external stress factors, like caffeine or physical exertion, before assigning a romantic meaning to a racing pulse. Step 2 is the salient intervention. Forcing self-focused attention, such as looking into a mirror or journaling, makes the origin of your arousal more obvious. Consciously reflecting on your internal state alerts the brain to the true origin of the arousal, preventing the emotional label from shifting to an innocent bystander. Because biology requires a literal reset, the third step is the cool-off protocol. You must delay any romantic evaluation for 20 to 30 minutes. This allows the sympathetic nervous system to clear decaying stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Step 4 is a pivot towards safe bonding. For the first 4 dates, prioritize low arousal security over the volatility of high arousal novelty. This protocol focuses on oxytocin-cultivating behaviors, parallel relaxation, gentle eye contact, and responsive communication. Stabilizing the evaluation process this way prevents rapid relational burnout. This is especially vital for those with insecure attachment styles, who frequently mistake the dopamine spikes of high-stress novelty for genuine compatibility. To summarize, check your environment, force self-reflection, wait out the 30-minute decay, and prioritize calm bonding over adrenaline. This protocol ensures your dating decisions are protected from the silent interference of misattributed stress. To learn more about decoding the hidden scripts of the subconscious mind, subscribe to Behavior Blueprint. Interactive behavioral thought experiments are available in the description link. Relational safety is built through consistent, calm, and highly conscious emotional engagement.